How's it going, everybody? Today we are back, and the wheel has chosen us to review Team Tank Coat, or all the Tank Coat racers. And those are, of course, Eugene Carbureski, Meeker, and Mixon. Now, I actually completed this collection a little bit recently, actually. It was back in January, I do believe, of this year. Yeah, it was January the 5th, I think. Somewhere on there. I remember I ordered them on eBay along with Bubba Wheelhouse Next Gen Transbury Jukes Racer. So now I have all 4 NASCAR drivers in the movie. You know, Bubba Wheelhouse, Ryan Inside Lady, Chase Raceland, Daniel Swervez. I got all 4 of them now. And yeah, I ordered them around Christmas time, but they didn't show up until like beginning of January. But yeah, those were like the first set of cars that I got in 2021. And that obviously meant that I completed this Tank Coat collection, which meant I can do a video on it. And yeah, I added this guy into the poll option around episode 3, I do believe. I think he has Team Vitaline, or all the Vitaline racers, is when I first added this, you know, set of racers into the poll. And episode 4, the wheel landed on Easy Idle, and now on episode 5, we are going to be doing Tank Coat. So, without any further ado, let's begin. So I know you guys are probably looking at my Eugene Carbureski right now, and you can already see all the dents, and if you can't, let's just zoom in a bit, and yeah, you can see it. So yeah, this guy, I mentioned this plenty of times, is an old diecast from like 2009. So yeah, he's had some better days. But there hasn't been a new Eugene Carbureski yet, so I've had no chance to get my hands on a new one. So we're just gonna have to use this one. The one that's really beat up. Yeah, my red Meeker that I got from 2017, though, is looking pretty good. It's only got a few dents on the back, but yeah, other than that, they're doing pretty good. But Eugene Carbureski, can't say the same about him. But anyways, there are some pictures on the screen of where he appeared at in the movie. Obviously, he was in the first Cars movie because, you know, his design's a lot more simpler. He has the squared model that all of the racers in that movie had. And, yeah, if we take a look, I forgot, I'm just gonna have to hold him with one hand. Alright, let's zoom in, there we go. You can see on the back, on the side here, he's got 36, he's got, like, these white, like, splotches going throughout his pink design, which, I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. You can see there's, like, white, like, little dots going throughout his body. I kind of thought he was just plain pink, but no, he's got some white things going throughout his body, and that's on the roof here as well. You can see that on the back. And on the back here, he's got Tank Coat, he's got Suits Upset Tanks right there. It's kind of hard to see. So yeah, this is one of my like most damaged Cars 1 racers. So yeah, I should probably get a new one sometime soon, but you know, they haven't made one from Thailand yet, or none of that on eBay, so we're just gonna have to wait for him to get re-released as a Thailand variant before we get a new one. But yeah, he's got brown eyes, just like most of the Cars 1 racers. And obviously their models are the same, their expressions are the same. Everything's literally just the same about them. And yeah, but the Cars 3 one, they did change it up a bit, which we'll get into now. Alright, so moving on to Red Meeker. Now, like I said, this guy is not as damaged as Eugene Carbureski is, because, you know, around 2017 was around the time when I finally was like, alright, I can't just keep denting my cars, so I gotta, you know, just like keep them on display, keep them wherever I keep them. And yeah, that's why this guy, he's only got a few chips back here, which isn't that big of a deal. You know, up close, you can barely even notice it's there. Like, this guy looks like he's in perfect condition. But on the back here is where you start to notice where things are. And also, they also made him a bit different color, pink, as you can see. The pink on Red Meeker is a lot more, what's the word? Darker, I guess you could say. While the one on Eugene is more of like a orange pink. You know what I'm saying? Like a peach color. And while Red Meeker's pink is like a straight up normal pink color that you would see like literally anywhere. On like Safari or in like a paint store, that's like the color pink you would see. And yeah, his design is basically the same as Eugene's design, as you can see right here. Although there is a bit more of a dimensional, like 3D type thing going throughout him, because obviously in 2017 times are a lot more modern. But yeah, this guy, you know, he looks pretty decent. He's also got some pink, like, splotches here and there throughout his body. He's almost like supposed to be like a tank, like representing a tank is what that's supposed to mean, I think. I don't really know, but yeah, that's basically that. He's also got silver rims instead of pink rims, which is, you know, a bit different. Usually they go from black or white, but this time they went with silver. So yeah, this was the red Meeker that came out back in 2017, in 2017 Singles Case A. He was like one of the first releases that got released in Cars 3 back on May 1st when, you know, obviously all the Cars 3 diecasts came out, or the first set of them at least. And that had Red Meeker, Tommy Highbanks, Cal Weathers, and a bunch of other racers in that set as well. And also, yeah, he doesn't have the 36 under the headlight like most of them do, or like their racing number. But in the newer versions of Red Meeker, they do have the 36 under the headlight. But like I said, this was an old Red Meeker from like 2017, so he obviously doesn't have the 36 under his headlight. But yeah, right here you can see his design tank coat soothes upset tanks, which is pretty similar to Eugene's tank coat design, although this one, like I've been saying, has more of a gradient feel to it. And yeah, he's also got some silver on the side here, which is pretty cool. Like this silver, I don't really know why he has silver right here. It's like, I don't know, it gets more of like a contrast feeling, or like a, just make him not look as much basic, I guess. Yeah, he's got Lightyear right there above his fender. And it's kind of interesting because not really a lot of the racers have the Lightyear, except for like this model. They have like the Lightyear above the fenders, and I think the other models of Cars 3 have the Lightyear above the fenders as well. And also on the newer versions of Red Meeker, the white that's on the side here is a lot more like wider, and it's not as thin. So yeah, there's a cool thing on that. And yeah, on the back here, you can see tank coat, soothes upset tanks, and 36 is down there on the right. And you got the tank coat logo right here. Yeah, you got 36 on the roof here with more of like the watery design. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to represent water. But yeah, you also got the camera right here, so that you can take cool shots of it from behind. And yeah, he's also got brown eyes, just like Eugene Carbureski. And that pretty much is it. Oh, that camera almost fell. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, moving on to Rich Mixon. Now, like I mentioned before, this guy is like the newest, not the newest next gen, but one of the newest next gens that I have in my collection, along with Bubba Wheelhouse over there on the right that I have right here. He's also one of the newer ones. And yeah, they have made these guys. They've made Rich Mixon from Thailand. Bubba Wheelhouse has like only received 3 releases, I think, maybe more. But he has only been released as a single back in 2017. Around the end of 2017 was when he was released as a single. I don't think he was ever released again after that. So yeah, he's actually pretty rare nowadays. He hasn't been released like at all in like 3 years, I think, maybe a little more or less. But yeah, he's probably the rarest NASCAR driver out of the four main ones, at least, because I know there's like 3 other ones that are newer. But yeah, Rich Mixon here. There's some pictures on the screen of where he appeared. His design is a lot more darker than both Eugene and Red Meeker's, as you can see there. And here, his is a lot more of a darker pink rather than a plain pink or a bright pink. It's a lot more darker. And it starts off as like kind of the same as like Eugene's pink. And then it fades into like this really deep color pink, almost like it's not a pink at all, because on the back here you can see it goes way different. It's it's like a purple almost on the back here. Yeah, I got tank coat, and it's in lowercase actually, not in uppercase. And it just says TC, tank coat. You know, not to say Sue's upset tanks, none of that. It simply says TC and tank coat. Yeah, he's got the tank coat logo on his spoiler here, which most of the spoilers are actually different on the next gen, which is kind of cool. Nice little cool feature that they do there. They change up the spoiler, so you know it's not as boring. And he's got blue eyes rather than brown eyes like the previous two tank coat racers. Now yeah, he's got the sponsors, Piston, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, Synergy. 36 in like a purple color. He's got TC outlined in pink. And these arrows, which I don't really know what these mean. He's got like these stripes going throughout him. And he's got the orange rookie stripes to represent that he is a rookie. And his base stamp is obviously, this is a Chinese variant. Trying to, there we go. Why is my camera moving? There we go. You see made in China. This is the Chinese variant. This is the one from like 2018. Somewhere around there. So that's going to wrap it up for the Team Tank Coat review. And I guess for episode 6, you know, we can throw in Team Shiny Wax, because I did get Darren Leadfoot back in December, around there. I think it was actually January as well, because yeah, I got him shortly after I got Rich Mixon above the wheelhouse. So now we have all the Shiny Wax racers. So I guess we can throw in Shiny Wax. So we got Dynaco, we got not Easy Idle. We got Dynaco, Gaskets, and Shiny Wax. And it's kind of funny that I put in Dynaco in like episode 1, and it still has not landed on Dynaco. Like, it just doesn't want to land on Dynaco. Which, I don't know why. I have all 3 Dynaco racers, but just won't land on Team Dynaco for some reason. But it chooses to land on everything else. So next week, actually not next week, I'm actually going to probably move the review till June the 18th. Or July the 5th. Yeah, it's July the 5th. That's when I was going to move it to. July 5th is when Piston Teams episode 6. Just to, like, spread out the reviews more so that, you know, we're not going to do this for, like, a year and then have no more teams to review. So, yeah, we're going to spread them out a bit more. So, on July 5th is when Piston Teams episode 6 is going to come out. And it's probably going to be either Gaskets or Shiny Wax. Like, it's probably not going to be Dynaco. But if it is, then hey, that's good, right? But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video on July 5th or whenever I upload a new video. Peace out.